may be like, didn't you have that on in your pet peeves video? Yes. Yes, I did. Because I'm recording this one right after that one. So, yeah. I'm on a roll today. But today, I wanted to do my first story time. I put on... What did I put on? I put on Instagram between 3 that I should do. Did I put it on Snapchat? I'm not sure. And I put it on Facebook. And I also put it in the the Real Women of YouTube Facebook network. Yeah. I put it in that and asked which ones I should do between 3 that I chose. And most of them, it was kind of a tie. No, it wasn't a tie. And they all chose the second one, which is the time I dated a married man. Now, it's not like I knew he was married. Like, let me just start it on back. Okay, what was this? It was the summer. It was during the summer, not last summer. It was like, but it was during the summer, and I started this job at this warehouse through this temp service. I was working like 2 jobs and going to school. Yeah, I was working at Bojangles. I was working at Bojangles, and if y'all don't know what Bojangles is, it's the chicken place. Yes. Anyway, worked at Bojangles, and I worked through this temp service because I just wanted like some more money. Yeah. Mind you, you know, I got 2 kids, 2 boys, and they want everything. So, and it was like school's getting ready to start in like a couple months, so I was like, okay, because, you know, I got a car. They just kept tearing up on me, but I couldn't afford to like get another car. So like my grandma, I do like work for my grandma or whatever, and she like paid me, you know, paid to get my car fixed, and just I had rent, light bill, renters insurance, just all this stuff on top of life. So where was I at? So I got this little job, this little gig, working at this warehouse through this temp service. Now I just start losing. I don't know. I was so active. I wasn't necessarily trying to lose weight, but at the same time, like I get bad migraines. Like I have crazy migraines. I hate them. But trick though, fun fact, I have noticed, because let me tell you, I'm allergic to everything in the world. Everything in the world I am allergic to. I am not lying. I go outside and I might just swell up. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it's just like they give you the feel of what I'm allergic to. Okay, I have to keep Benadryl and EpiPen on me at all time. Okay, but the fun fact is, you know how, I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure, you know how you get a migraine and it causes you to get nauseous. You know, like you just be nauseous to the, like you just be like, ugh. That's how I be all the time. Now, I didn't have any pain meds. Okay. I took some Benadryl, and I was like, you know, maybe this will work. Let me tell you, bump some pain pills, get you some Benadryl for your migraine. It cures your nausea, and for some reason, it kills my migraines. Now, when I told my doctor this, they was like, oh, that means your migraines are triggered to something you're allergic to. But we can't really narrow down to what it is because, like, you're like, my point exactly. So I just stick with the, okay. Sometimes I get Tylenol pens, they work too. Yeah, anyway, so my doctor, like, this was before the Benadryl thing, so my doctor would give me, is it Tramadol? Something like that. They put me on, like, all these different, what the heck, I can't even think. They put me on all these different things, you know, to try and treat my migraines, but did nothing work. Okay, the last one they gave me, I think it was Tramadol or something else. They gave me, it worked, but I was sleeping a lot, so therefore I wasn't really hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I just started losing weight. Now, mind you, I was trying to lose weight. Okay, I wasn't trying to lose weight, but I was trying to get healthy and, you know, back to my slimness figure, back to my high school after camera was born weight, which was 115. Yes, boo. I don't know. Cody blew me up, y'all. And after I had Cody, I'm just stuck at like 135. But I'm like 160 now. I'm trying to lose them 30 pounds, honey, in 2 months. Because my birthday is there. Anyway, like I was saying. Yeah. So like I said, so I'm just like, so I'm looking good, yo. And like, they don't want you to dress up because you're working in the warehouse. And it was hot. It was hot. Y'all working in the warehouse in the summer, it was hot. Like, they had them big industrial fans. And they wasn't working. Because all they was doing was blowing hot air. Like, bruh. I'm in there sweating, so that didn't make it no better. So I'm just getting even sexier while I'm walking. So I get there, you know, and me, I am a quiet person. I'm shy. I stay to myself. Shockingly, yes. Everybody that went to school, they be like, you lying. You ain't shy, girl. You is outgoing. No. I'm not. I'm shy. I stay to myself. I don't talk that much. Although my mom said I talk a lot. Whatever. What happened? What happened? Okay, so then we was at lunch. You know, when I walked in, they give you these little, they give you some exercises to do. You know, you gotta warm yourself up before you get to doing these displays. We was putting together displays. I don't know what we working out for. We was standing up straight for like 8 hours or more. And it was good money, don't get me wrong, whatever, on top of what I was making. What happened? So it was like majority men, but it was like good percent of females, but it was majority men. And it was like, what I tell you, I felt like a piece of meat, and it was like vouchers everywhere. Vouchers. Is that the word? That's what they are, right? Them big birds that eat meat. Yeah. That's what I felt like. I felt like a piece of meat. And they were just like, yeah. Okay, so whatever. So fast forward to lunchtime. I go, I'm eating lunch. No, I didn't take lunch that day. I was sitting by myself at this table in the corner on my phone, on Facebook, texting my mama, texting my cousin, like just dumb stuff. And texting my sisters and all this stuff or whatever. Figuring out what's for lunch, what's for dinner for the week, like stuff like that. Figuring out my bills, stuff like that. Talking to grandma. Hey, grandma. And this guy comes to sit beside me. I'm just gonna make up a name. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's a weird name for me. Chris. I'm gonna just say Chris. Okay. Too. Anyway, Chris comes and sit beside me. No, okay, let me back it up. So this guy comes sit beside me, and he's like, "Hi, now why are you sitting over here by yourself?" And I'm like, "Because I do." And he was like, "My name is Chris. What is yours?" I'm like, "My name's Ashley." He's like, "Nice to meet you." I'm like, "Nice to meet you." Down back at my phone. I didn't want to be bothered, you know. I'm like, whatever, you know, like, that's the type of person I am, I guess. Yeah. I'm antisocial. I have anxiety issues. So we get to talking and stuff or whatever. Then it's time to go back to work, and he's just by me the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna show you the ropes. I've been here for a year, blah, 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 nah. Okay, mind you, at this time, like, he didn't have any rings on. It wasn't like the tan line, none of that, nothing. So I'm like, you know, whatever, he cute. He cute or whatever. Anyway, but like we became close, like friends, you know, whatever. Like we'll talk on the phone or we'll text or whatever. And he told me, you know, he got kids. He was like, I got 2 kids, blah, blah, blah. He told me their names, and he showed me their picture. And I'm like, oh, they cute, they look just like you, whatever. Then Father's Day had came up, so, yeah, because I started working in April. So, yeah, Father's Day came up. So I gave him a little Father's Day card or whatever. And he was like, oh, thank you, you know, that's all. You didn't have to do that, whatever. That's just that person I am. I'm nice like that. Whatever. Like, it wasn't even nothing behind it. It was just like, Father's Day because you're a father, you know. You're working, so obviously you're taking care of your kids. Whatever. So then, like, the end of June-ish, like, we started kicking it or whatever. Like, he came over. I zoned out, y'all. He came over one day, like a Saturday or something, or I forgot what it was, but it was like a weekend. He came over one day and ordered pizza, and it was like, yeah. So, so then he left or whatever. It was like weeks later. Weeks later, he was like all sad and depressed, and I'm like, what's wrong, you know? And I'm a very compassionate, caring person. I like, at heart, I am. You can ask anybody, I would bend over backwards for you. This is the type of person I am. I'm genuine. Like, I guess, I don't know. This is the type of person I am. I don't like to see anybody like in a funk, nothing like that. If it's something I can do to help, you know, I try to help. I literally do. So, so he told me, he was like, my dad, cause he was like, he stayed with his dad. His dad is a pastor or whatever, and he was moving back home to. They're from Ohio, but he was moving to Tennessee, and he didn't want to leave because, you know, his kids here, whatever, whatever. This is when I was staying in Atlanta. So he I was like, and he was like, he ain't got nowhere to go, blah, 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 but he don't want to leave his kids. And I'm like, oh, you know, a man who don't want to leave his kids, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Then I was thinking about my kids, which are boys, you know, and they grow up to be, you know, like, I don't want my kids to end up on the street. You know, so that's what I was kind of thinking about. So, I was like, just out the willing of my heart, you know. I was like, you come stay with us, you know, me and my kids for a minute till you find a job, you know. And he was like, no, that's okay, because I don't want to intrude, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, it's out there. You know, our offer is out there. Just let me know. So it was like a couple weeks later, he was like, can I take you up on your offer? I was like, yeah. You know, his offer's still on the table. And so he moved in or whatever, and he didn't have anything but like a duffel bag full of clothes and his shoes and like his hats and his jewelry, whatever like that. But that's all he literally had. So, what happened? So yeah, like we would ride to work together because we work together. So we would ride to work together. Then he became friends with my neighbors downstairs. Now, I have saw them before, but I didn't really speak to them. Like, I probably said, hey, but I didn't know their name. I didn't speak to them. I didn't go to their house, anything like that. But he spoke to him because, like, he's that outgoing person. Like, he just, you know, like I said, I'm antisocial. I stay to myself. So he went down there one day, and because they was outside, and he was outside on the phone. And he just started talking to him or whatever. So then he came and told me about them. Then we went down there and introduced. Like, it took me like 2 weeks to go down there. I just didn't want to. So when I went down there, yo, I was in love with the party. Like, we was partying every single day, just about. Like, bruh, weekends it went down. I'm talking bottles on top of bottles on top of bottles. Like, bruh. So, what happened? So then, like, July passed, August passed. My mama and my brother was like, we moving to Atlanta or whatever. Can we come stay with you till we find a place? I'm like, sure. So once again, like, it's that person I am. You know, I only had a 2-bedroom. So, because, you know, I had my room, then my boys had their room. So I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, so we was all up in the house. We was all up in my apartment, crammed or whatever, but we made it work. Then after a while, my mom was like, I don't like him. Like, she started showing her signs, like, I don't like him, whatever. I need to get rid of him. Ooh, my nose itch, y'all. Sorry. Let me go wash my hands. So yeah, I'm back. I had to wash my hands. Can't have no booger fingers. But yeah, so it was like, it wasn't that I was torn, cause you know, whatever. It was like my mama or him. Now it got to the, I don't know. I don't know. So it was like, trying to think. September came. My son's birthday in September, and his birthday, Chris' birthday, was also in September. So, like, we started doing stuff with the neighbors, like going out outings and all of this fun stuff. Like, I was just doing stuff I never did before, like adventures wise, you know. So I was finally like in a house doing stuff. And my mom was like, and now I'm not watching the kids. No. And I was like, why? She was like, they're not mine. And I was like, bruh. So whatever. Whatever. So what happened? What happened? October-ish? Or November? Yeah, it was around November. Yeah, okay, so it was around November. Yeah. And he was like, I gotta go to court because he had like these tickets he didn't pay. I was like, okay. So he would go to court or whatever, which was in another county. It was like 20 minutes, I guess, 20-30 minutes in another county from where I was staying. And so he'd go there. Not in my car though. No, I didn't deal with that. So then he'll call his auntie. I mean, not his auntie, his stepmom. Was it his stepmom? Yeah. But his dad and his stepmom got a divorce, but they were still cool or whatever. So he called his stepmom, you know, to come pick him up, see if he could take him there. So I'm like, whatever, you know, I ain't thinking nothing of it. But then on me, like, you can't put nothing. When I say nothing, you cannot put anything past me. No, you cannot put anything past me. You cannot. You just can't. I'm a freaking detective. Literally. If you need any work done, let me know. I can help you out for the low price of free. For real though. But he was like a court date after court date after court date. Like, you start getting kind of fit. I was like, okay. Alright, you ain't finna play me, boo. So, mind you, his stuff still at my house. So, I'm nosy. I don't care. I tell anybody, I'm nosy. Don't leave your stuff around me. If I feel like something's going on, I'm gonna go through your stuff. That's just the bottom line. Alright, if you don't do me wrong, don't worry about your stuff getting gone through. Okay? This is the bottom line. So, I'm going through his, like, I didn't necessarily have to go through his stuff. Because it was just there. So, he had like a whole bunch of folded up papers. You know, and I was like, what is this? You know. No, let me back up. So then it was like he was working, because we was working together, mind you. It was like we were working together, but he never had the money to put on the rent. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let it slide. Because I understand you gotta save money to get going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Lord, I was so dumb. Nah, I wasn't dumb. Anyway, so I found a piece of paper and it said, I'm gonna just make up a name. Amber. What are these names I'm coming up with? Chris and Amber? Lord. So, it said Amber. I'm gonna make up a last name. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, so Chris's last name was Smith. Chris Smith. So I found some paper and it said Amber Smith. So I'm like, okay. I ain't say nothing. You know, you be collecting data in your brain. That's what I do. I peep stuff. I peep it and I won't say nothing about it until I get all my evidence together. And then I'm gonna hit you like boom! You ain't gonna see nothing coming. You're just gonna be like, what? Yeah, don't do it. So, So he left again. This time he was like, I gotta go to jail for, what the heck did he say he had to go to jail for? Something about them tickets. Something about them tickets. I forgot what it was. Don't ask me. I don't know. But it was something about them tickets. And, so he had to go to jail for that. So, like I told you, he would always walk to the gas station by the house, and his stepmom would come pick him up and, you know, take him there or whatever. But, you know, it was times where he was like, I gotta go see my kids. I ain't had no problem with that. Like, he'd go every other weekend and see his kids, whatever. I'm like, don't you want to go see your kids? And he like, nah, I ain't gotta do nothing to do. You know, like, stuff like that. I ain't had no problem with him. Like, why would I have a problem with you going to see your kids? Like, bruh. Anyway. What happened after that? So he would, ow! He would, so he left. It was like a Friday. He was like, I gotta turn myself in. I'm like, whatever. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. Now, I didn't just collected data on top of data, on top of data, on top of data. And he come. I feel like this story time been going on. Jeez. Anyway. Yeah, what I was at. So he was like, I gotta turn myself in. It was a Friday. So he walked to the gas station like always. His stepmom came and got him. And then he would, what happened? Like I said, he'll leave some of his stuff there or whatever. And he'll like pack a certain amount of clothes and he'd be gone. I ain't care, you know, whatever. So then he, I got a call from an Amber. No, from a female. It was Amber. And she was like, may I speak to Ashley? I was like, this is Shay. She was like, my husband over there. Yo, what? Your husband? I'm like, your husband. I'm like, what's your husband's name? Like, you just call and ask for your husband. I'm gonna need your husband's name. She was like, Chris is my husband, and I heard he been staying with you. Oh! Where you hear that from? Where you hear that from? Hush, girl. Get over here. Come here. Anyway. So I confronted him about that or whatever. He was like, no. He was like, no. I ain't married. We was engaged. That was my baby mama. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Mama Shabbat. Y'all haven't met my baby. This my baby. Her name Oreo. Oh, her name Oreo. Oh, the baby. Oh, the baby. The baby. The cutie. You're such a cutie. You gonna sit here with me while I do story time? No? I mean, you can go. You gonna sit? I'm not gonna play with you. I'm trying to do. I know I'm not gonna rub your belly. I'm not gonna rub it. I'm not gonna rub your belly. I'm trying to do a story time. No. Anyway, I'm not gonna rub your belly. I'm not. Don't you grab my arm, cause I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, so. You know, that was icing. Okay, so I confronted him about it. He was like, no, that was my baby mama. We went together. She just used my last name sometimes for stuff with the kids. I'm like, that don't even sound legit, but okay, whatever. Come here and hush, little girl. So, what happened? Yeah, it's just going on, like, dumb stuff. So, the last time, so when he had turned himself in that Friday, I just felt in my bones somewhere right. So I called. No, I found, what was it? What was it? I think it was her Facebook. Her Facebook. I had found out. No. What was it? Okay, he came back that Monday. Okay, this is the weekend before he had to turn himself in. So he came back like that Sunday night or something like that. And he just had his stuff all on the floor, just thrown around. So he was in the shower, and I'm like, bruh, you know, just someone right, felt it in my bones. And I had, what was it? I saw like a little wristband, a hospital wristband on the floor. And it had his name on it, and it had her name on it, and it said, baby. I was like, So I ain't say nothing to him. Ain't say nothing to him. And that's when I had told him about her or whatever calling me, and he was like, no, 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 no. She was pregnant and she trying to say that baby was mine. Oh, we was broke up before then, and da 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 da. So I'm like, really, nigga. So he so like I said, he had to leave that Friday to turn himself in, and then so when he left that Friday. Or was it Thursday? It was like, no, it was a Wednesday. I'm all off. It was a Wednesday. He had turned himself in. So that Thursday, some just like the little devil on my shoulder was like, girl, if you don't get it, if you don't do your work, I'm going to do it for you. Then little angel was like, girl, you better listen to that devil, because if you don't do that work, I'm going to help her. So I was like, okay. They tag teaming me and stuff. So, get on the computer. Well, not a computer. My phone. Get on the phone. I'm like, and I look up the county jail, and I give them the name. I want to see if my husband is there, because I know he had to turn himself in. And I was like, what's his name? And I'm like, Chris Smith. And I was like, are we having no inmate by the name? Huh? Check one. Okay. Then I remember the hospital band called that county. I didn't even know where they stayed, mind you. Okay? I'm just going off the county that he was going to all the time. Yeah. Maternity work. Yeah, I was calling to see if my sister was still there. I know she just had a baby. What's her name? Amber. Last name, please. Amber Smith. Oh, she was discharged yesterday. Same day he left. Ah. Okay, thank you. Click. It was on and popping. It was game on. So he comes back like that Sunday night, then Monday night or whatever. No, he called me from a different phone, and I'm like, he was like, my phone died. I'm using my cousin's phone. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like at this point, I was just like, I didn't care. I literally did not care. At this point, I just wanted him and his stuff out. Like, yeah. So he was like, so yeah, he came back to my apartment, and he was, what was he saying? Oh, I didn't tell him about none of this. I didn't tell him about none of this calls and all this. I made nothing. Nothing. I just went along with what he was saying. I was like, oh yeah, okay. Well, how was it? You know, how your kids? You know, blah blah blah. And so, yeah, mind you, I done went through his phone plenty of times, and you know, I was like, but you know, he probably deleted some stuff, and I was like, he probably deleted some stuff, and mind you, so that phone number he called me from was still on my phone, so I was like, I don't believe him. So he was in the shower, and I called that number. Then I hear a ring-a-ling-a-ling coming from his duffel bag. I'm like, bruh. So I'm looking, and I'm like, I'm calling myself. So I'm like, okay. So I scroll through this phone. I'm scrolling, and then I see Amber. I'm like, Amber, his wife. Okay. No. Let me back it up. So when I called the hospital, you know, and she was like, what's your sister's name? And I was like, Amber. She was like, last name. So I was like, I'm gonna use his last name, because I know you can't do that. And I said Smith, and it came, and she was like, oh, she was discharged. So I was like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker's married. Excuse me. So, what happened? So then I keep the number. I get Amber's number and put it in my phone. And I go back and, you know, put the phone back over there like I had it. You know, stuffed it back down the bottom like it was. And, you know, he come out, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. So it was like for a day. It was like a Monday. Yeah, it was like a Monday. And I think it was a Monday. And so I had been texting her. Mind you, I got the number on his phone. But I have been texting her like for the past day. mind you, I'm not messy. I'm not shady. I'm not none of that. That's not me. That's not my cup of tea. That's not what I do. But when I was texting her, I was like, "This Ashley, you called me a while back. You did say, you know, you was asking if your husband was living with me, and at the time I didn't know that he was your husband, because he kept saying that he was not married. But yeah, he's here. He here right now." She was like, "Can I come to your house?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'm not coming at you any kind of way, because you had nothing to do with this. Me and you both didn't have anything to do with this. You know, it's more about him. You know." And she was like, "I just had his baby. The baby is like a week old. I just had the baby just the other day, and he's out doing this beat." I was like, oh, and I felt bad, because I was like, he couldn't have been my husband. He couldn't have been my husband. He couldn't have been my husband. I would have been, it would have been the O.J. Simpson, but for Ashley. Like, it would have been on and popping. But I did. I kept calm, cool, and collected. I did. I handled myself. So I was like, now I had told, no, she asked, she was like, "Did you stay and say?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I came and picked him up there one time. I met him at the gas station." I was like, "Oh yeah, you did, girl." So yeah, so everything just added up, you know, whatever. I was far from dumb. I knew everything. I just had to collect my data, you know, information, whatever. So I did that, and so the next day she called me, but it's like I had my I had my phone like on low. So she called me. I was like, and it was around the time that I had to renew my lease. So I was like, "I'll be back, because I gotta go to the office." There was an office caller, and I gotta go to the office, sign the lease. I gotta renew my lease. So he was like, "Yeah, okay." So I left him at the house, and I drove to the gas station. I'm at the gas station. When I tell you, she had all 3 of the kids in the car. She had the baby, newborn baby, the 2 kids in the car. She drove out there with her sister, I think it was. Her sister drove out there. And so I met the guy. She was like, "Thank you for meeting me, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah, no problem, you know, da, 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 da." And, what happened? So then she followed me back to my house, and, you know, she was trailing me or whatever. When I tell you, like, when you pull in, you can see my balcony before you can see, like, the car. So it was like I saw him on my balcony. He was smoking a cigarette. When I tell you, before we parked the car, he met us downstairs. Like, he hit bam, bam, shabam. He was like, "What the fuck, Ashley? What is this? Y'all gaining up on me?" We looked at each other like, "We gaining up on you? We ain't even said nothing. We parking the car." Like, what do you mean? The kids out here? I ain't got nothing to do with kids. Like, I'll probably be meeting your wife. Not your wife and your kids. Like, that's on her end. And, I was calm, cool. You know, I didn't throw no cuss words. And wasn't no fighting, because I don't fight. I don't fight. I don't do that. I ain't got time for it. I don't fight. So I go back upstairs. My brother in the house. I'm like, "Don't let him in the house. Do not let him in the house. I don't care if he knocking the door." But see, my brother like me. You know, he kind of hard or whatever. He don't like no conflict. So he beating at the door. "Let me in. Actually, let me in. Let me get my stuff." I'm like, "You get your stuff. Don't worry." I'm on the balcony. "You get your stuff. Don't worry." His wife drove left him there. I was like, "You supposed to came and get him. You gonna leave him? Like, what?" So it's like information everywhere about this. So yeah, so she left him there. I'm like, "Bro, you're supposed to came and got your husband, not leave him." Like, so he coming at me. "Can't believe you, Ashley. No. She talking about getting a divorce and taking the kids and da. I'm like, I feel bad for you, but that's not my doing. That was all you're doing." And he kept putting all the blame on me, and I didn't know anything. I kept asking questions, and you kept saying no. Like, you had multiple opportunities to say something. So I started like, okay, you want to keep putting it on me? effed his stuff up. When I tell you, I went and got the chocolate syrup and threw all that stuff on there. Baby lotion, threw it all on his clothes. My brother saw it. I felt bad because I was like, you know, females just as messed up as men are. Don't let no female do your stuff like this. So I felt bad, you know. He went downstairs to our friend's house or whatever. Oh, but they had moved around that time. They moved right up the street into a house. So I felt bad. I washed all his clothes. I didn't dry them. I washed them and I put them all in a bag, garbage bag, and I left all the stuff outside. I said, so if the trash man come and get your stuff, then just come and get your stuff. I told you it was outside. You don't want to be all stubborn and I come get your stuff and you talking about bring your stuff back in. No. For what? I mean, I call your wife, but from what she's saying, you know, she don't even want you at home. So I'm pretty sure she's not going to drive all the way out here to come get your stuff. Anyway, he eventually got his stuff outside. He's at the door. He texted me, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean it. But then at the same time, he's still bashing me like, I can't believe you did this. But I'm like, ain't got nothing to do with you. Whatever. I moved out of my apartment. Instead of me signing my lease, I moved out the apartment. What happened? And he came, I guess he came by one day because the neighbors told me he came by asking where I went or whatever. And I'm talking, my mom always said, you move like a thief at night. Yes, my mom always said, if you trying to get moved like a thief at night, and I do, please believe. I don't say nothing, nobody moved up out of there. And I went to my friend's house for a minute. They let me stay there for a second. And then Chris, you know, did he write me on Facebook or something like that? And he was like, what happened? No, it was around my birthday. Me and my friend Ariane, we was getting our nails done. And what happened? We was getting our nails done or whatever for my birthday. And we had her baby brother. So I was like, because he was whining. When I was like, take me next door, I gave some money. Take me next door to go get some chips or something. And she came back with him. And she was like, guess who I saw over there? I'm like, who? She was like, Chris. I was like, oh my God. By this time, I literally didn't give a crap. I didn't care. So he came over and he was like, oh, hey. He tried to give me a hug or whatever. I'm like, what's up? What's up? You know, whatever. Like, you want no hard feelings or whatever, you know. I don't care. Whatever. What happened? I'm trying to hurry to finish. So then Valentine's came or whatever, and he was like, oh, this was after Valentine's. Or was it? It was around the same time. I don't know. But he was like, no, me getting my nails done for my birthday was after Valentine's. My birthday is in March. But I remember I got them done early. Whatever. So he called me. He wrote me on Facebook like, I got some Valentine's stuff for you, blah, 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 like Dracula, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I don't know where else to do it, da, 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 can I? So I was like, yeah, you can come over, whatever. And he dropped it. I was like, some candy, a big bear, a necklace, or whatever. It's a perfume. And he was like, what did he say? Oh, I forgot what he said. Whatever. It's irrelevant. Anyway, just like he is. And every event that you go through in life is a learning lesson. And I have learned that I can't be nice to everybody just because I'm a kind person. And people like to take your kindness for granted. They really do. So I have become more stern, you know, with my kindness. And be, you know, more careful who I give my kindness to. Yeah. So, what was it? So, he found me on Instagram. This was just a few months ago. And he was all up in my box. He's all in my DMs talking about some, hey, how you been, stranger? I was like, oh, hey, how you been, stranger? I've been good. He was like, oh, okay, how's the kids? I was like, they're good. I was like, how your family? Because last time, then before, after all this stuff went on, she was still texting me, like, you know, like, just randomly throughout time or whatever, like, have you seen him? Is he still coming over there? I'm like, no. She was like, I'm going through with the divorce, da-da-da-da-da, because I can't believe him, da-da-da. I'm like, do what you feel, you know. I didn't mean to cause any problems or whatever, but at the same time, I didn't know, and I felt like you should know I wouldn't be a messy. She was like, I really appreciate you doing this because some other females, they want to be, like, calling me or wanted to fight me or whatever, and you actually was a woman about yours, and you came at me correct, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm not about that drama. I'm not about that life. That's not what I do. No. And see, that's the problem with females now. They always go after the female instead of the male. Like, it's not the female's fault, it's the male's fault. They the one leading you on, not the female. You know what I'm saying? Young folks. But anyway, so I mean, we was always cool after that. Not cool after, like, we talk and stuff like that. No, but like, we started on a good note, we ended on a good note. Like, it wasn't no cuss words thrown, no bashing each other, none of that. Everything was respectful, conversations, whatever. And so after, like, the last thing she said, she was like, I'm going on with the divorce. I don't want him to be around the kid. Wait, like, he can see the kids, but I want a divorce, blah, blah. And he was toe up about getting a divorce or whatever. But at the same time, he been staying at my house for, like, months, really. When you could have been at home with your wife and kids. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Anyway, it still don't make sense to me. Like, really? Really, nigga? So you, yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, like I said, he contacted me on Instagram, you know, and he asked about my kids, and I was like, they're fine. He was like, what did he say? I said, how's your family? You know, like, I wasn't being shady or nothing. Like, I was saying, how's your family? Like I said, last thing I know, they're supposed to be getting divorced, and she's supposed to be taking kids. So I'm like, how's your family? He didn't respond back. I guess he felt like shade was being thrown or whatever. But yeah, so that was my first story time. Tell me what y'all think. I know it was long and drawn out, but like I said, it was a lot of information that I had to gather to get this going. It was like a 6 months thing. Yeah. Maybe not 6 months. I'm over exaggerating. But yeah, it was like just a lot of stuff. So, I told my grandma what happened, and she was like, oh, bae. My grandma had this thing, she called everybody bae. Yeah. She was like, oh, bae, tell me what happened. And so I told her what happened. She was like, oh, you better than me. She was like, oh. She gave me a hug. She was like, I know that's right. You put on your boots, and you was like, these boots are made for walking. I said, yes, grandma, I did. I don't put up with nothing. Y'all raised me well. Yes. And she was like, and y'all didn't argue and fight or anything? You and the wife? I was like, no, we was cool. You know, like, whatever. So, yeah, that's my first story time. Thanks for listening to this long, drawn-out story time about me dating a married man. Yeah. I would do some more because it's kind of fun. It's like a diary, I have to honestly say. So, yeah. Until next time. Like I say always, I have a Facebook, a Snapchat, and an Instagram in the descriptions below. And please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what else y'all want me to do. And always remember to learn, laugh, and support.